My craft service.
Amongst everything else that's in this forest, you can see these, what they call heliconias, which is it's actually a type of ginger, I believe. This whole area is covered with them, and it's all really, really cool, and there's some great animals here, like this small species of bat, like a white bat, that actually hides up under the leaves, keeps them out of the rain. But there's also other things that you don't want. There's wasps' nests here, and let me tell you, if you hit one of those, you'll be in a lot of pain, because you can't run as fast as they can fly to come and get you, because you disturb them. There's also tarantulas that also live in under the leaves, so wherever we walk here, we have to be careful where we're walking. We have to look all the time to make sure we're not disturbing anything that doesn't want to be disturbed. People often say that Texas is the place where everything is bigger than better than everything. Well, I'm afraid it's not quite true. In the Amazon, there's just the unbelievable extremes, from the tiniest objects to the biggest objects. First thing you see here, just while I'm standing here, this is a coca tree. This tree here is what they make chocolate from. And it's unusual because you can just see these are just the leftovers from some flowers. The flowers actually grow from the stem of the tree, not from the branches. Then once the flowers are fertilized, they create these little tiny fruit. And they grow up, these fruit get to about this big, and it's the seeds of those fruit that when they get processed, they make chocolate. So we all love this tree. This is tiny. Look behind me. This is huge. This is probably about 5 foot diameter. But here's the thing. That's a branch. That's a branch that fell down from this tree over here. Look at this. Here's the root. But it goes all the way over to here. Now this is a big tree. Woo. This tree is called the Ceiba Padonga. And it's grown this big because it's actually, where we're standing right now, we're still in the lowlands. This is still flooded forest. If you take a look, you can see the lower area here where it's all dark. That's where the floodwaters come to. Now most trees that occur in the lowland forests are fairly soft wood. So they're not really used by the natives very much. By Brazilians, either by the Indians or by the Portuguese settlers. The wood's too soft, so they have no use for it. And that's one of the reasons why this tree has survived, because no one wants to cut it down. And as you can see, it's had a long time to grow. They've done estimates, and they believe this tree is about 290 years old. It's come out. These are called buttresses, sometimes flying buttresses, also known as prop roots. And because this area is the soil here is so poor, the roots don't go down very deep. Even though this tree is enormous, the roots only go a very shallow distance down. So the trees grow these huge buttresses for stability, so that in high winds and that they don't topple over. Now when these buttresses get to as big as they are, and you can see up there where there's one crossing over with another, there's actually other trees growing inside the buttress. And there's bats living in there as well. These trees become homes for all sorts of animals.